In the Scroll of Preparation and Plans, Sun Tzu teaches that all warfare is based on deception, the art of psychological management. This lesson focuses on the 11th of the 14 deceptions. When the enemy is at its full strength, tire them out. Imagine an opponent who is relaxed, well-fed, and well-prepared. To strike them head-on is a suicide mission. Instead, the objective is to break their method and discipline, the organizational machine that keeps them moving. If the enemy forces are at ease, your goal is to send them on long distances and from point to point to exhaust them. When they try to move one way, give them a reason to go in the opposite direction. We see this in the modern theater through the use of shaping operations and diversionary tactics, threatening one position to force the enemy to redeploy their best units away from the actual target. Small, constant skirmishes or drone strikes that keep the enemy awake and stressed, forcing an enemy to move heavy equipment across the earth, the physical landscape, until their fuel is gone and their trucks are broken. You continue these maneuvers until the enemy's vital organs begin to fail. Their spirit breaks as the crew grows tired and wants to mutiny against a seemingly endless march. Their pipes of logistics and supply roads are stretched to the breaking point. Their rations, equipment, and health are used up. Only when they are exhausted and their OODA loop is shattered do you strike. By then, you are hitting a 10-strength force that has been reduced to a 1-strength defense. Here is your war tip. Keep the enemy moving to tire them out and deplete their stores. Deception is the multiplier that allows a smaller force to defeat a stronger opponent. In the plains of Ukraine, the side that manages its energy while forcing the other into constant, wasted motion is the side that eventually dictates the pace of the war. It is the art of winning by letting the enemy defeat themselves. We have traveled through the scroll of preparations and plans, from the foundational 5 constant factors to the competitive 7 considerations, and finally, the psychological artistry of the 14 deceptions. But what is the ultimate takeaway for the modern observer of the Russia-Ukraine war? It is this: victory is not a matter of luck, nor is it merely a matter of who has the largest stockpile of shells. Victory is a matter of superior information and disciplined calculation. In the fields of Ukraine, we see these ancient lessons in every trench and command center. We see the moral law in a nation's refusal to break under pressure. We see the heaven and earth in the satellite feeds and the mud-clogged tracks of autumn. We see the method and discipline in the complex logistics of international aid and the precision of drone warfare. In this lesson, we saw the power of exhaustion. By forcing an opponent to react to ghosts, to move from point to point until their fuel, food, and spirit are spent, a smaller force can dismantle a giant. This is the multiplier. If your strength is a 5, but your deception is a 10, you can defeat a strength 10 opponent who has forgotten how to calculate. Sun Tzu's most profound teaching remains: the most efficient victory is one where the enemy's plans are destroyed, not just their bodies. To win without a bloody sword is the peak of strategic excellence. As this conflict continues to reshape our world, remember the tempo calculation. Approach every challenge as a profession. Become an expert in its elements, and above all, never engage a struggle without considering all things, from the first plan to the final end. For he who knows when to fight and when not to fight will be victorious.